is a tank
Hello
engine
everybody,
who lives
Boxhole
at a big
Productions here
station
for
on the
episode
island
3
of
in my
Sodor.
AU
He's
covering
a
James
cheeky
and
little engine
Percy.
with
I
6
want to bring
small
up something I
wheels,
forgot
a
to mention
short
in the
stumpy
last video
funnel,
about
a
Gordon,
short
as
stumpy
well as
boiler, and a
superheated
short stumpy
boiler
dome.
and smoke deflectors. He also gained a corridor tender. On to the video. My headcanon, James is a J36, meaning he is unmodified and doesn't have those pony truck wheels in front. However, I do need to change something, as since Edward is built in 1909 and J36 were built in 1901, James can't be older than Edward. That just doesn't make sense. So, he was privately commissioned by the NWR in 1925 instead. He arrived on Sodor in 1925, painted in LNER black. However, on his first day, pulling his first goods train from Vicarstown, he ended up being a runaway and crashing into a field where Thomas had to rescue him, which is how Thomas got his branch. To top him hat, originally considered painting him blue to match all the engines at the time, as Henry was painted blue too. But he asked James how he wanted to be painted. James at Crovan's Gate saw the Scarlowy engines wearing red with blue lining and decided he wanted that. Due to him being not badly damaged, he re-entered service a few months later and took on passenger and goods services on the main line. And that is my James. On to Percy. My headcanon, Percy is a Leslie 040 saddle tank engine. He was one of the last members of his class built in 1924, completely unmodified and standard. Percy was first sent to Scotland to work in a coal mine. He spent the first 5 years of his working life here before being sent down south. For the next 4 years, Percy was sent all around and in London, working in many different industrial businesses around the area. After those years, he was bought by a private workshop, helping to build engines by shunting wagons and delivering them to the site. However, in June 1934, a certain Sir Topham Hatt arrived at the workshop looking for a new shunter for Knapford. He couldn't find the engine he wanted until he saw the little tank engine shunting wagons filled with all types of engine parts around the site and decided that that was the one. Percy arrived on Sodor by his own steam and was sent to Crovan's Gate Works for an overhaul. This is where he gained his bunker, so he could also manage branch line trains if needed. And that is my Percy. Hope you've enjoyed this video and have a good one.